Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for sharing your love, your light, and your empathy and kindness with yourself, with humanity. Thank you for having forgiveness. Thank you for letting go of pain, shame, guilt, regrets. Thank you for letting go of the things that no longer serving you. Thank you for seeing the truth. Thank you for seeking the truth. Thank you for becoming enlightened. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for caring for yourself. Thank you for nurturing yourself. Thank you for sharing the truth with others and choosing not to live in illusions, choosing to see things for what they really are and move forward on your path. Thank you for aligning yourself with your purpose, with your destiny. Thank you for being unique. Thank you for being authentic. Thank you. I'm so grateful that you are here. I'm so grateful to serve you. I'm so grateful to be here to connect with you, to help you on your journey, to help you move forward and become your best version. My name is Nicole. Today's reading is going to be about messages from your Akashic records. The intention for this reading is to provide you messages, clarity, information from your Akashic records that you need right now to move forward on your journey, whether this is with your mission, your purpose, just things happening within your day-to-day life, any type of lessons, any type of integration, activations, whatever wants to come through. The intention is for this information from your Akashic records to help you right here, right now, moving forward on your journey, okay? And so we're going to be tapping in to that information because that is like a vault, okay? The Akashic records is like a vault of information, knowledge, and wisdom that is already encrypted within you, within your soul, that is there but is activated during certain parts of your journey of information that you need to know to continue to move forward, whether this is truth, clarity, knowledge, wisdom, whatever it is. It could be, again, things happening right here, right now for you that will help you make sense of the things that you're going through in your life, okay? So, Pile 1, messages from the Akashic records for Pile 1, please. Pile 1. Okay, psychic insight, okay. Pile 2, messages from the Akashic records for Pile 2. Okay, that's too many. Messages from the Akashic records for Pile 2, please. Okay, Ascension. Pile 3, messages from the Akashic records for Pile 3, please. Okay. Soul expansion, okay? So, Pile 1, psychic insight. Pile 2, ascension. Pile 3, soul expansion, okay? If you feel called to choose more than one pile, that is okay. Trust yourself. Trust your energy. Trust the divine guidance available to you. Timestamps are linked below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information is linked below as well. Thank you so much. I love you. I'll see you in your reading. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for choosing to show up for yourself, to heal yourself, to love yourself, to become more self-aware and enlightened. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful that you are here. It is a true honor and pleasure to serve you on your journey. You chose psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Okay, so your Akashic Records is letting you know that your third eye is now open, or it is opening, or it is becoming more clear, like the vision is becoming more clear and relevant to you. Many of you who picked this pile for Pile 1, Within your Akashic records, you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. You're very psychically intuitive, very psychically gifted, particularly with your clairvoyant abilities. Your clairvoyance is very strong. Many of you may have been in this place where your third eye was not as strong, or it was attacked, or it was just not open, okay? But your Akashic records is saying it's either opening or it is open now. And that means more psychic downloads, more psychic gifts, more clarity, truth, and intuition is going to be coming through the third eye chakra. So your Akashic records is saying that if you have been doubting yourself, if you've been doubting your intuition, stop doubting what you feel, what you see, because you are seeing the truth. You are seeing things for what it really is. Things are becoming more clear to you. For some of you, this is going to be regarding the people around you, surrounding you, and the people in your life. Because I'm seeing here in this imagery, it's like, you know, we have these birds here, okay? And for some of you, because you're able to see the truth now, you're going to be making necessary changes to move forward on your path. And some of the people that are around you or surrounding you will no longer be relevant, no longer serve you on this next part of your journey. And so your Akashic records is saying you're going to start seeing people for who they really are, seeing the truth of their motivations, seeing the truth of, you know, their energy toward you, you know, their intentions toward you. There's something about here, people around you, their intentions, their motivations, and the type of energy that they have when they are interacting with you. This is becoming more profound and stronger each day. And your Akashic records is saying, continue to open this up because you are a wise soul. We see here, this is a lot of wisdom coming through with this imagery. You have a lot of wisdom. And many of you, I feel like you've been manipulated in the past because of your wisdom and your knowledge. And now you see things clearly. You see people for who they are. You see situations in a much better, grounded, enlightened way now. You are more self-aware and cognizant of what's going on around you, okay? Follow your intuition. So the more you trust your intuition, the more things will just be clear for you. Let's find out, what does your Akashic records want to, what is some information from your Akashic records that you need to know right here, right now, okay? Messages from your Akashic. I'm definitely getting, for some of you, it's the people around you. People around you have been manipulative, and they've manipulated your third eye. They've manipulated your abilities. They've manipulated you to believe that your intuition is not on point, but that is not true. And your Akashic records is saying you are ready now for the truth. You're ready to see the truth for what it really is. Pile 1, messages from your Akashic records. Okay, right. Daughter of Fire. Okay, so that's like Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, or is that no, that's Three of Swords, okay. Mother of Earth, Daughter of Water, Temperance, Six of Wands, and 10 of, I think that's 10 of, no, that's 10 of, I guess it's 10 of Wands, I guess. I don't know. 10 of Wands or 10 of Swords. I don't know. I'll tap in. All right, let's talk about the signs here. Many of you are a very old soul. I just want to say that. Like, if you've questioned that in the past, you are a highly evolved or, you know, older soul here. Okay, so we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, also Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising. Your Akashic Records wants for you to... There's something here about deceptive people being around you, okay? That is like, for some of you, okay, now take what resonates. This may not resonate for everyone. It's a lot that's coming down that I'm tapping into. So you take what resonates for you, okay, and leave the rest. Some of you, there are deceptive people around you. And these people, again, they've manipulated you. They've manipulated you to doubt yourself. They've manipulated you to believe the narrative that they wanted you to believe. They've manipulated you out of certain connections. They've manipulated you to believe that certain people were not truthful, certain people weren't honest, and that's not true. Okay? The Akashic Records is also saying, continue to seek the truth. Continue to ask for the truth. Continue to seek the truth from within. You have all of the truth within you. Your Akashic Records is very powerful. It holds a lot of information for you, a lot of information about the people around you, about the situations that you are dealing with right now. Many of you, the people that are around you, these are people that you have shared other lifetimes with, whereas these individuals have been on the same journey and the same path as you, and you have aligned with these individuals to learn particular lessons, to learn, to become more enlightened, to become more wise, to become more in tune with who you are on a deeper level. So these individuals definitely serve a purpose on your journey. However, some of their intentions are not as pure as you may feel. Some of their intentions are rooted in deception, rooted in manipulation, and rooted in self-serving energy or self-serving type behavior, okay? For some of you, your Akashic Records is saying that you're doing a great job with balancing out your energies and finding that balance of what is real and what is yours to carry and what is not yours to carry, and what is like becoming more discerning. Like you are becoming more discerning with your practices, becoming more discerning with your boundaries, becoming more discerning with your energy. And your Akashic Records is saying, because you are becoming more balanced, this is helping you to become more psychically gifted and more intuitive and more aware of what is going on. Your Akashic Records is saying, do not use things to numb, to detach, to become ungrounded, like you're possibly like your coping mechanisms, like if you use alcohol to detach, if you use drugs to detach. Your Akashic Records is saying you're better than that. You're stronger than that. Don't use things as a way to escape. Face reality, face the truth. Face the truth of who you really are. Face the truth of your gifts. Face the truth of how wise you are, how gifted you are, how knowledgeable you are. Face the truth of your path and your purpose. Face the truth of where you are being called to go, because you are meant to be very successful within your purpose, within your North Node energy. But your Akashic Records is saying that if you choose to detach, you choose to escape, or you choose to get caught up in the minutia of other energies that don't serve you, then you will lose sight of what you are really here to do and your true purpose. Your Akashic Records wants to remind you that you are here to have a social life, have relationships, have connections and things like that. But these connections should not get you off of your path. These connections should not stray you from where you are being called to go and what you are called to do. These connections should support you. These connections should add value to you, assist you, help you get there, not take you off the path, not get you distracted, not make you feel worthy, not make you feel valuable, things like that. Your Akashic Records is also saying that you have an energy of being oppressed within, depressed, oppressed, silenced, persecuted, criticized, judged. you have the power to overcome that this lifetime. You have the power to be victorious. You have the power to speak your truth in freedom. You have the power to be free. You have the power to succeed against all odds. Okay? You are equipped. You've gone through a lot of different situations within your past lives that has prepared you for this, that has prepared you to realize freedom, to actualize your true gifts and talents in a way where it's helpful to the collective, and you feel that same fulfillment by what it is you are here to do. So your Akashic Records is saying that freedom is yours, success is yours, more abundance is yours, but it's about you being very dedicated and focused and not detaching, escaping, or not seeing things clearly because of fear or because of feeling like you're going to be left out or rejected or not being discerning. Let's find out some more. Okay. What does your Akashic Records want you to, what's going on with your chakras right now? But then what does your Akashic Records want to alert you about your chakras right now? Okay. Play. Spiritual awakening. Angels and masters. Forgiveness. Okay. So right now, your Akashic Records is alerting you to, with the green here, this is heart chakra, okay? So your heart chakra, your Akashic Records is saying within the heart chakra, many of you are on this path of forgiveness. You're on this path of forgiving the people that have hurt you, the people that betrayed you, the people that deceived you, and having that compassion for them, having that empathy. Although it's not easy, your Akashic Records is saying you're doing a great job. Keep up the great work, because this is not easy, but you're doing it. Continue to forgive those people, because the more you forgive them, the more you cut the chains that have kept you bound, and you come into more freedom. You come into more abundance. You come into more of a enlightened state, because when you go through this cycle of forgiveness, it awakens you more, because you are continuing to go through a lot of different awakenings. You are awakening to more of your purpose, more of your journey, more of the potential of what you can achieve, how you can achieve it. The vision is becoming clearer. So the more you forgive, the more you unblock that energy. And the Akashic Records is saying, continue to forgive. Do not hold on. Do not, take accountability for your actions as well, but forgive. Because again, the more you forgive, the more you unblock energy within you that's blocking your heart space or blocking other chakras. And the more you unblock, the more awakened and enlightened you become. The more spiritually aware you are, the more psychically gifted you are. The Akashic Records is also asking you to have time for play, to have time to connect with your inner child, have time to connect with loved ones, with people that love you, support you, protect you, that have your back, the true people in your life. For some of you, you may have been walking away from a lot of different people in your life that no longer serve you. And so the Akashic Records is saying, enjoy your time with the people that you do know that care about you, that do love you, that do support you, that do lift you up. Don't focus on the ones that have provided a lot of challenges. Those people serve their own purpose, but choose to celebrate and spend time with the ones that do give to you as much as you give, that give you that reciprocal energy. The Akashic Records wants for you to focus on being confident in your own energy. Some of you may be an earth angel here. Some of you could be an ascendant master here. Some of you could just be mastering things this lifetime. Wherever you are on your journey, okay, that's for you to know. But the Akashic Records is saying, own who you are. Be confident in who you are. Be bold in who you are. And also have this energy of you are who you are. And you're going to do the things that you're going to do. Some of you are going to receive justice this lifetime for the experiences that you've had in past lives. And this is what your Akashic Records wants for you to know, that instead of being silenced, you will be celebrated. Instead of being persecuted, you will be uplifted. Instead of being judged, people are going to love you. People are going to be grateful for you. Like there's going to be a complete turnaround from past lives because you had to go through that to dig deeper, to find that unconditional love for yourself, for your journey, for your purpose, for the higher power, for the universe, for your place here on earth, within the universe. Because when we talk about the Akashic Records, we're talking about universal energy. We're not just talking about here on planet Earth. We're talking about all of it, you know? So your place here in the universe, you're going to have that love and gratitude for who you are and how gifted you are, how special you are, how there's no one like you. And for some of you, you're being asked to accept your angel wings. Accept the wings that have already been given to you. Accept yourself as this guide. Accept yourself as this master, this teacher, this healer, this person here to spread light, love, to help people. You are becoming more awakened. Like, again, the more healing that you're doing, the more grounded you are, the more in tune and gifted you are going to be. And you're going to even really, for some of you, your intuition is going to be so on point, it's going to shock you. Okay? Your Akashic Records is coming through saying that, like, your intuition, your discernment is going to be so sharp, so spot on. You will be shocked. You will be surprised. You're going to even be like, wow. You're just going to be in disbelief because that's how gifted you really are. So trust that. Trust that energy and, you know, keep moving forward. Now let's find out, what are some messages from your Akashic Records? What does your Akashic Records want to alert you to, want to tell you, want you to pay attention to? Because for some of you, I do see some red flags around you. Some individuals with some red flag energy that, you know, some of this is self-serving behavior, okay? And your Akashic Records wants you to pay attention to that, okay? Pile 1, messages from your Akashic Records, please. Pile 1. Pile 1. Messages from the Akashic Records for pile 1. Okay. All right. So let's tap in. The Akashic Records is saying it's not as bad as you think. Anything that you're going through right now, this is helping you to prepare you for what's next. It's not as bad as you think. You are continuing to move forward. You're continuing to become aware and grounded. And that's the main part. So be grateful. Be grateful for everything that's going on. And just know that anything you're dealing with right now is really not as bad as you think. Your Akashic Records is saying you've gone through far worse. Okay? And this lifetime is the time to have more of that freedom, more of that love, more of that appreciation that you deserve. Many of you are here to help baby souls. You're here to, your Akashic Records is saying you are a guide or you are a teacher or you are here to help those that are, you know, their soul is not as mature and advanced as yours is. And so this is why you've been given this job. And this is why your Akashic Records is saying, you know, own your position. Own it because it's yours. No one else has this. No one else has this but you. Your Akashic Records is saying you have support. You know, you tap into the energies that will support you, that will help you, whether this is on the ground or in the spiritual realm. You have a lot of support. Many of you have been on the solo journey, and so more support is coming in, and your Akashic Records is saying because some of you have had like past lives where you were alone. You did a lot of things on your own because you were misunderstood. You were undervalued. you were taken advantage of. So you chose to be in this place of a solo type nature. So this lifetime, you are going to feel more supported and feel more of that love and help from other individuals. The Akashic Records is pointing out your dreams right now. Your dreams are very powerful. Your dreams are guiding you to something, it's different for everyone here, but it's something very important, very valuable, and very helpful for you right here, right now. Follow your inner compass. Follow your inner guidance. Again, you are very intuitive. Trust yourself. Trust where you're being guided. Trust where you are being led. Some of you are a spiritual leader, okay? You are meant to be in leadership. You're meant to be a spiritual leader, a religious leader, a leader of some sort, okay? So again, own your position because it's yours. And the Akashic Records is saying, like, you don't have to be shy about saying you're a leader. You don't have to feel like afraid about that. You don't have to feel fearful around being a leader. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided to lead now for a huge reason. You may not know what it is just yet, but it will be revealed to you. Continue to have this playful, youthful spirit. So the Akashic Records is also saying again, like, make time for play, make time for fun, make time to have a good time and enjoy yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. And again, this is saying trust that wisdom within your Akashic because it's real and it's on point. It's the cutting edge. It's the information that the collective needs right now. You're very attractive. Your vibe is continuing to go up. So your Akashic Records is saying, keep the vibes high. You're continuing to wake up, okay? The more that vibration elevates, you come into a new level of awakening, a new level of awareness, a new level of enlightenment. It's going to continue to just keep going up. So you have the potential to continuously have spiritual awakenings, which elevates you and aligns you again to those higher levels of consciousness. Virgo energy here. So this is saying again, your service. Many of you are here to be of service to people, but it's also saying the Akashic Records wants you to focus on your communication, focus on your health, mind, body, and soul, and the grounding, being very grounded and present. Destructive nature. Some of you, this is the people that have been around you. They have destructive tendencies or destructive ways about them, or, something to that effect, okay? So just pay attention to that, okay? Because I don't feel like that's you. Let go of the past. So continue to, this is again about that forgiveness and healing, letting go of the past, letting go of the pain, letting go of regret. 888. So when you see 888, your Akashic Records is saying more abundance is coming, more success is coming, more money is coming. And again, you are elevating to a higher path and you're receiving more clarity. 222, more balance, more harmony, more trust. This lifetime, the Akashic Records is saying this lifetime is very powerful for balance, harmony, trust, and also receiving what you deserve, receiving what you have worked toward from the past lives. 999, again, many of you are very wise, very mature, and you're meant to be aligned with that, with your wisdom to share with the world, okay? And you're also meant to know your worth, meaning you are meant to be paid for your gifts. You're meant to be paid for your service. You're meant to be living an abundant, nice lifestyle, whatever that is for you, for the things that you're sharing with the world. You're going to be connecting with soul family, true soul family. These are going to be the individuals that are going to support you, help you, uplift you, encourage you, and they are on similar paths, similar wavelengths. They are on this path of, they could be leaders as well, spiritual leaders or whatever. Wherever you are with your journey, they're going to be a lot similar to you because you and these people are going to create a network to work together to help each other, provide that system of help for each other and support so you're not just alone. Because again, your Akashic is saying you've done this alone a lot, many lifetimes. This lifetime, you're meant to have a network where people are there to encourage you, support you, hold space for you, care for you, love you, and you will do the same for them. And you and this group of individuals will help the collective and pour into the collective and activate each other so you can lead and guide and teach the collective. This is very powerful. Let's get your final messages. Final messages here. All right. Akashic Records, pile 1, final messages, please. Final messages from your Akashic. Hard work is paying off. Surrender to the divine. Balance spirituality and practicality. It's time to release negativity. Okay, so some of you could have a North Node in Capricorn, a North Node in Pisces, a North Node in Scorpio. But what I'm getting here is many of you are very spiritual. Okay, we see that because in order to be a leader, a teacher, and things like that, a guide, you have to be in tune with your spirit, okay, your soul. So your Akashic Records is saying you have to have a balance. It can't be too spiritual and not grounded. It can't be too grounded, too of the world and not spiritual. You have to find that balance. So although you are very spiritual, enjoy the fruits of the world, or enjoy the world. Enjoy the world in a healthy way, okay? Be of the world, or what is that saying? Be in the world, but not of the world. Something like that, okay? Be a part of the world, but not of it. Enjoy the parts that we have here of the earth. Enjoy things of earth. You know, you have to have a balance. Many of you, you love what you do. You love helping people, but you have to also take time for not only self-care to help yourself, but also to be with people that you love. Like, connection is very important. And so I do feel for some of you because you are so used to being alone. Like, even if you have people around you, you still have this solo-like nature. You're still kind of like, it's you, and, you know, that's just your vibe. Take time to really connect with those that love you and pour into you and, you know, that are really there for you, okay? Because that's going to help you balance your energy, and it's also going to help you elevate even more, to become better, healthier, wiser. The more balance you have, the more you are able to do what you are supposed to do. So it can't be just work, work, work all the time. You have to take time to enjoy life and take time to take care of yourself. Your hard work is paying off. You've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You've done a lot of work in past lives. This hard work is paying off, and you are going to see how the things that you've done from past lives, this lifetime, all of it is going to connect, and all of it is going to click in such a harmonious way where it's just going to be so much success and victory, and you're just going to feel so valued and appreciated and grateful for where you are. Continue to surrender. Surrender to your path. Surrender to your purpose. Because when you surrender to your purpose, your North Node energy, your mission, your path, you're surrendering to the divine. You're surrendering to who you really are on a soul level, on a spiritual level. You are surrendering to what you're here to do and acting in accordance with the divine, the universe, source, God, spirit, whatever you resonate with. You're surrendering. You're trusting. You're trusting that you're provided for. You're trusting that you're safe. You're trusting that you're protected. And you're trusting that you're supported to do what you were here to do. Finally, time to let go of negativity. So the more you forgive, the more you're able to release negativity, resentment, bitterness, anger, you know, people that did you wrong, people that betrayed you, people that hurt you, the type of situations you had to go through. All those things, let it go. Because it's not serving you and moving forward on your journey. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for your service. Thank you for the things that you are doing. Thank you for shining your light to the collective. Thank you for adding value to the collective. Thank you for being an asset and not a liability. Thank you for tapping into your gifts. Thank you for tapping into this reading, becoming activated, becoming enlightened and aware. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I'll see you next time. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you, Patu, for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for taking the time to heal, to become enlightened, more self-aware. Thank you for sharing your light and your gifts with the world. My name is Nicole. Let's get into your Akashic Records information right now. So, Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. Okay, so you are ascending. Your Akashic Records wants for you to know that you are on this pathway of ascension. And for some of you, this is like quick moving, fast moving changes, portals that are opening for you to quickly ascend, to quickly level up, to quickly, is something here about quick, fast, things moving rapidly for you if you choose to walk through these doors, okay? There's something here about rapid ascension, rapid growth, rapid elevation, okay? And your Akashic Records wants for you to know that you have done something to really open up some portals here, some new opportunities, some different timelines. You're shifting into some different situations, and this is coming in because of the work that you've been doing. But this ascension is like, let's say in the past, like, let's just say a few months ago, your ascension was looking like 3 doors of opportunities. Now your ascension portal is looking like 10 doors of opportunities. Something like that. Like, there's just more here for you. And with these opportunities for ascension, it's like big elevation, big shifts, big changes, okay? And it's also like connecting you to move into more of your true self, who you really are on a soul level, because we're talking about the Akashic Records here. So who your soul really is, and you manifesting into what your soul truly represents, what your spirit truly represents on a soul level, okay? Very soulful here. So this ascension is moving you out of the darkness into the light. And, you know, some of you here, this is ancient Egypt type energy as well. So some of you here could have past lives in ancient Egypt here. And this is what's coming out, because when you were in ancient Egypt, you were more connected to who you really were, your true self. Before things evolved and turned into different things, you're now coming back to that. You're coming back to that, the times in Egypt, okay? The times where you were really aligned with who you really are, and you were really on that path of elevation, and your spirit was really in alignment with that. So some of you are, your Akashic Records is saying also that you are unlocking knowledge and wisdom from ancient times. So that's that ancient wisdom. And that's like the most powerful information that we can really tap into at this time, because it's still connected. So some of you are ascending to seriously higher levels of consciousness. And these higher levels of consciousness is like untapped. Like only, you know, only certain souls have really been able to tap into this on this planet at this time. Like, this is like seriously higher levels, higher dimensions of consciousness, of awareness, of knowledge and wisdom. And it's going to be very connected for you and your path and your mission and what you're here to do, and how you use this information to move forward, because it's bringing you into more of that energy of the light. And for some of you, your Akashic Records may be kind of guiding you to change your look, to, you know, I don't know, dress differently for some of you, or your physical look may change for some of you, because I'm really guided to like the physical features here. So your physical features may change, or you may shine differently, or you may literally glow differently, or your complexion may change, or just the way that you dress and present may be changing. Something about your physical look, your Akashic Records is guiding you to change that. And that's a part of your ascension. And that's a part of you coming more into the light. Let's find out some more. What are the messages here from Pal2's Akashic records, okay? Information from Pal2's Akashic records, please. What does Pal2 need to know from their Akashic records right here, right now? This wants to come out. Oh, wow. There's too many. Pal2, please. These cards keep jumping. I really do feel like whatever this is, these changes, they are fast, okay? It's like, these are fast changes. Okay, Father of Fire, the Tower, the Hanged Man, the Universe, Son of Fire, and this is like 8 of Wands here. Let's get one more. Happiness, 6 of Cups, okay. All right, messages from your Akashic. Pal2, your Akashic Records is trying to tell you that this lifetime you are meant to be, you're meant to really enjoy life. Enjoy, like some of you within your Akashic Records, you've had a lot of, you've gone through a lot. You've had a lot of challenges. You've had a lot of, adversity. You've had a lot of obstacles. And this lifetime is meant to bring you a lot of fulfillment. But not only like just fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, fulfillment from your purpose, your destiny, your path, but also just like you being more of a, like you really being more in tune with all of the elements of yourself, with your mind and your body and your soul, but on a very deep level. Your Akashic Records is encouraging you to go very deep because, again, some of you, many of you are a highly evolved soul, okay? And your Akashic Records is saying you have deep, deep, deep knowledge and wisdom within you that you are meant to unlock, that you have not unlocked since you activated it back in Egyptian times, like so long ago. For some of you, this is really deep where we're talking about like your first origins here on earth, like your first lifetime here on earth, your very first lifetimes here. Those lifetimes produce a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you have within your Akashic that you have not been able to tap into since then. And so we're talking about how many years ago, how many centuries ago, it's different for everyone here. But for some of you, this is a very, very, very long time ago. And your soul is now ready to unlock it. Your soul is now ready to tap into it. Vibrationally, you're ready. Mentally, you're ready. Emotionally, you're ready. And because you're ready at this point, your physical reality is going to change very quickly. We have here 8 of Wands, and this says swiftness, meaning things are going to be very rapid. The growth is real. The elevation is real. The level up is real. It's real and it's going to be quick. And for some of you, it may be so quick where it's shocking. Your Akashic Records is pointing that out. With the Tower here, your Akashic Records is saying that like you may be shocked. You may be just like completely outdone or like, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but your Akashic Records is saying like, you really don't know what's to come. Like you really don't know these portals that you're getting ready to walk through, these portals of ascension that you are aligning to, that you're going to walk through. You have no idea how this is really going to turn out. And your Akashic Records is saying you're ready, but you have to surrender to this path. You have to be fully devoted to surrendering to this path. You can't be in this place of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't be in this place of, today you're here with it, you're on your path, then tomorrow you're kind of not feeling it. You have to be all in or not in at all, okay? And it has to be a thing where you are all in and you are all in to the point where you're ready to like ride or die for this. Like you're ready to like go deep. You're ready to go deeper within your soul, deeper within your mind, deeper within the emotional body, deeper period, because this starts within you. The Akashic Records is saying it all begins within you. So the deeper that you go within yourself, the deeper things are going to change, or like the depth that you will be reflected to you within your physical reality. Like your physical reality is going to quickly shift and is going to be more fulfilling, more happiness, more soul growth, more soul fulfillment, more purposeful fulfillment, things like that. Because many of you, you're going to feel more of that fulfillment and happiness from your purpose, your path, your mission, but your soul is going to feel it. You're feeling this at a soul level. Like it's not just about your flesh. It's not just about your physical body. It's not just about your mind feeling it. Like your soul is going to deeply feel it. And for some of you, it is coming through that you have not felt that type of fulfillment since you've had those past lives so long ago. Wherever you feel, maybe it's not Egypt that you feel connected to. Maybe you feel connected to somewhere else. You know what I mean? Maybe you feel connected to parts in Africa or Asia or Europe or South America, wherever you feel like your soul really originated. Because some of you, you know that. You know the origins of your soul. You're that in tune with who you are on a soul level. So some of you could be India. You know, it's so many different places here on the planet. So wherever you feel like you originated, your soul is going back to that. But it's not just like going back to it to relive it. It's going back to that to ascend from it. To like you feel that energy from that time and space in that dimension, but you feel it right here, right now. And like I said, this is quick. Like some of you, this could be literally like a week from now, like a week from you see this reading, or a day, or, you know, like your Akashic Records is saying you're not meant to know when it's coming in or when it's happening. That's why you have to surrender. But just know that when you surrender and make that choice, it's going to be quick and it's going to be so fulfilling, and you're going to have so much more happiness. And it's going to melt away a lot of the pain that you felt throughout this journey thus far. The pain you felt from childhood, the pain that you felt from, you know, your adult life, you know, things like that that you felt from the past. A lot of that is going to go away because you're going to be in a whole new dimension. You're going to ascend to a whole new place of consciousness and soul, like soul growth and elevation and enlightenment, where it's almost like the past really is left in the past. You're no longer resonating with that part of your journey. You have appreciation for it, you have gratitude for it, but it's not still like in the rear view mirror. It's not still like you're looking back and turning around. Like you are really full speed ahead, moving forward. Let's get some more. All right, what does with your chakras right now, what does your Akashic Records want to alert you as far as like your chakra system or your chakras, or what's going on with that right now? Pile 2, please. Okay, all these cards fell out. Okay. And see, this is what I mean, like how these cards keep falling out. It's kind of just like, I don't know, it's something with that. It's something synchronistic with like things falling out, but things falling into place for you, and things kind of just like getting in order, but it's kind of just like in a haphazard way. Like you throw it up and it's just like it lands the way it's supposed to land. It's something like that, okay? Determination, family, listening, creativity. Oh, wow, cards fell again. Relationships, okay. Okay, so with your chakras here, we have, so there's a lot here with your root chakra and your sacral chakra. Honestly, it's root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, and, you know, throat chakra here. It could be throat, third eye as well, but throat really is what's sticking out. And heart chakra. So really, many of you are really, your chakras are really balancing. Your Akashic Records wants for you to know that your chakras are really coming into balance. They're coming into balance because of the work that you've been doing, but it's also like this, the way you've been ascending, because many of you have already been ascending, okay? And your chakras are already balancing, but they're getting ready to be more harmonized, more in alignment. And it's like, it's going to be so in alignment where you will feel if something is off. Like, it's almost going to be immediate. And that immediate feeling you'll be able to quickly get back into balance. Okay. Say, for example, you've been doing healing, you've been working on yourself and working on your chakras, and it's been a process. It's been a process to like figure out how to get this balance, figure out how to unblock that energy. Moving forward, your Akashic Records is saying that's no longer going to be a thing. You'll be able to quickly get back into balance, quickly know when something is out of balance. Many of you are becoming almost superhuman. I have to be honest here, okay? It's kind of like superhuman energy. Like, you're going to be so tapped in and so elevated that your physical body, your mind, your emotional body, all of these things are going to be so in tune and in alignment where if it gets out of balance, you will be able to quickly pivot and readjust and get things back into balance. Things are not really going to be getting you out of whack like it used to. You have more, your Akashic Records is saying that you have more soul family coming in. Like souls that are truly meant to align with you at this time. You've elevated, like these portals of ascension that you're walking through. It's elevating you to souls of higher consciousness, elevated consciousness, elevated energy, higher vibrational energy, where you've known these souls for a long time. Some of you, again, this is going back to your original, like, lifetimes here on earth, where you feel like you had your first lifetimes, okay? These are souls that understand you at a soul level, that are connected with you at a soul level, and that are here to love and support you, and here to help you to expand and ascend, but not in the way of like harsh lessons. I'm definitely getting that these souls are going to challenge you and push you more into growth, but this is about doing this in a more harmonious way, instead of balancing out karma, instead of like having to figure these things out and having to go through these lessons, because I feel for many of you, you have been doing that, or you are in that place now. So you are elevating to the next level of, you're not going to be in that phase anymore because you've learned a lot of your lessons to get you to this next place. So your Akashic Records is saying you have more creativity coming in, more creative gifts coming in, more spiritual gifts coming in. And these are things that you have had within you for a long time that you have not been able to tap into from past lives, even this lifetime, because vibrationally you were not ready, emotionally you were not ready, or mentally you were just not ready. Whatever this is that's coming through as far as your creativity and your sacral chakra, these things are coming through now because you are ready to receive it. You're ready to tap into that wisdom and that knowledge and the gifts that are around these things, to create some new things here, to be innovative, to be just, again, super creative, where you are doing things that we've never seen and done before. You're going to have more willpower and determination and divine confidence. And this is, again, things that are already within you, but you are ready to unlock it now. You're ready to be really in this energy of receiving it and knowing who you are, because some of you had to go through many ego deaths to get here, so you can know what that true divine confidence is, and for you to act accordingly, and for you to use this solar plexus energy in the most healthy way possible, which is your masculine energy. And we see here with the solar plexus energy, that's masculine energy, and sacral energy is feminine energy. So these things are going to be harmonized and working together in a beautiful blend and harmony to create and invent or innovate things that we need here. on earth at this time. And this is saying, like your Akashic is saying, that you had to go through things to get here. You had to go through ego deaths. You had to go through obstacles and challenges. You had to go through that to get to this place. You are going to be given more clarity, wisdom, and information from your Akashic records. Be open to receive it. With this listening here, this is saying be open. Be open. And when you allow yourself to be open, trust what you hear. Trust what's available to you. If you don't trust it, that's when it starts to go away. That's when it starts to close up, because it's like your Akashic is like you're not ready. Because again, everything that's going to be coming in for you is already within you. It's already there. It's already within your Akashic. It's just now you are ready to open this up. You're ready to unlock it. You had to go through things to get to this place. So trust yourself and trust this wisdom and knowledge that's within your Akashic that's ready to be revealed to you at this time, because this is very purposeful and is very much of a situation where this is going to help you elevate even more. You may already be extremely elevated, but there's further to go. There's a deeper level to go. And this is why your Akashic is guiding you to go deeper. Because your Akashic is like, you have the potential, you have the capability, you have the energy to do so. With this relationships here, this is saying your relationships are going to be stronger, tighter, more solid, balanced, equal. And that's, again, that's sacral chakra energy. So you're attracting individuals to you that understand you on that soul level. These individuals, you may have never met them before here on earth, but when you meet them, you're going to know them. You're going to recognize them on a soul level, where it's like things are going to move very quickly, meaning like, although you're reconnecting, because it's just a reconnection, it's a reunion, it's a igniting that energy that's already there. So when you reconnect here on earth, on the ground, this lifetime, the relationship will elevate, and it will also, things may move very quickly. Say, for example, it's a love interest, okay? And you know how sometimes people say, like, you date for like, or you're in a relationship for like 1, 2, 3 years, and then you get married, and you know, that's kind of like what society kind of calls typical relationships at this point. Because you know these people on a soul level, or this person, things are going to evolve so much more rapidly, where you are breaking out of those societal benchmarks, societal norms, the things that society tells you this is how it should be. You may connect with someone on a platonic level that, you know, you know them on a soul level, and you and this person start a business after knowing each other for only like a few weeks or a couple of weeks, something like that, like really quick changes like that. And you may have people in lower levels of consciousness that try to tell you, hey, you're moving too fast. Hey, don't you need to slow it down? Hey, you barely know that person. But this is when you're going to have to be divinely confident and say, no, I do know this person. And no, I trust this path, and I trust what I'm doing, and things like that. That's when that divine confidence comes in. And this is why the Akashic is like, hey, you have all that you need that's within you, but your chakras are being upgraded to act according to this elevation and this ascension that you are going through. And you have done the work to know yourself, to be discerning, to be at this level to receive these things. And you can't let society, you can't let like the way of the world or what the world says this should be and how this should go discourage you or deter you from what you know on a soul level. Because what you know on a soul level, most people will never know. They won't know it this lifetime. It's going to take them some time to get there, and they'll get there, but they're not on the level that you are. So remember your level and remember who you are, okay? Now let's find out some more. What else does your Akashic Records want for you to know? Let's get some messages here from your Akashic Records for pile 2, please. I'm telling you, these cards have been falling out. Like every deck. It's like, it's so meant to be. Whatever this is for you, pile 2, you are like, it's meant to be right now. Like, this is your time. This is your time. Pile 2, please. Okay, all right. Let's get into this, okay? 111. So when you see 111, that's your Akashic Records, okay? And I see 1111 here, all right? So you may be seeing those numbers, but this is saying, again, that's another new start, another ascension that you've gone through, another portal that you've walked through. So when you see 111 or 1111, that's another level of awakening, another level of elevation, another new beginning that you have walked through, okay? Flow with the energy. So again, surrender, let go, and flow. As I was saying before, with letting go of what the world says this should be, what society says this should be, many of you are on this wave where you are breaking out of that. You've broken out of that. You don't follow those rules because those rules do not apply to you, who you are, what your soul represents, and your path forward. It just doesn't. That doesn't work for you. You do what you want to do and you do what feels right for you. And you have to be bold, brave, and fearless. And this energy is calling for you to be more. You're going to go deeper. You may already be bold. You may already be divinely confident, brave. But what's happening, these portals of ascension, is pushing you to go deeper into that energy because you're ready to, within your Akashic, it's like you've already set certain things up. You've already done certain things. So this is about going further, building on what you've already encountered from past lives and moving forward to elevate even more because this is all about elevation. That's why you chose that card, Ascension, ascending to higher levels, okay? Shaman, many of you are a shaman, but you have more of that shamanic energy coming out of your Akashic, healing energy, energy of enlightenment, energy to help people, energy to help yourself. Fear is lying to you. So your Akashic is saying any type of fear-based energy that's coming out, keep meeting that energy with love. It's lying to you. It's not true. And if you believe it, you are going to get caught up in that and slow down your ascension, okay? And you don't want to do that. Need to be around a lot of people. So some of you right now, you're going to start being around more people, okay? And this could be like because of your purpose calling you to do so, or you're just attracting more people to you, or whatever that is. But you may start being around more people, and there may be fear around that. Because for some of you, within your Akashic Records, you know, you were psychically attacked. You were psychically manipulated, spiritually manipulated, things like that. So you are releasing that. You're releasing those constraints. You're releasing the past lives and things, that energy from past lives around fear around being around people. Because some of you, I am seeing that you've had past lives where you were kind of a hermit because of the fear of being around people, because people took advantage of you, people manipulated you, people deceived you. So you kind of lived your life, you know, out the way by yourself. And this lifetime, you're elevating to being around more people, but feeling safe in your own energy, feeling safe to be around people. Your Akashic Records is saying dance and let go. So take time to dance, take time to have fun, to be playful, to just let go and surrender. And that changes your energy. And again, look at this let go again. So if you see 666, more harmony coming in, but there could be some call to action, meaning you need to take some type of action on something. So that's just a message from your Akashic. Time to be authentic, face the truth. So this is saying again, you know, you are being guided to be more honest with yourself, more authentic with yourself, but authentic with your soul, being who you are truly called to be. People pulling on your energy. Your Akashic Records is saying be mindful. Many of you, you have a very strong powerful energy. You have a lot of light. You have a lot of energy, and people will attach to you and they will pull on it. And whether they're trying to pull on it or not, be mindful of that. Be mindful of keeping your energy clear and keeping your energy safe, protected. So again, you will feel safe and you can be around people without feeling drained. Balance the scales. Your Akashic is saying this lifetime, your scales will be balanced. You will have more fulfillment, more happiness, better things coming in for you. Fake lover. Okay, so some of you have had a fake lover, or these are people from the past. And, this is what's, you're moving away from that. Okay, you are ascending out of fake love. You're ascending to true love, healthy relationship. Your relationships are going to be healthier. Platonic, romantic, with family, things are just going to be healthier. Your Akashic is saying you are going to build wealth. Okay, you're going to build that wealth, and you're going to, some of you are building generational wealth. And you're going to receive the things that you deserve to receive. And this is how your scales will be balanced. Your Akashic Records is saying there's nothing to be afraid of. You are supported. You are loved. There's nothing to be afraid of here. Don't fear anything. Encouragement and love all around. Yeah, you have a lot of love around you, or you will. If you don't have it just yet, you will. But I feel like many of you do. Your Akashic Records is saying continue to tap into what you desire, okay? What do you really desire? Do you know what you really desire? Because it's already within your Akashic. It's just, again, you have to unlock it. You got to tap into that. Aries energy. So your solar plexus is growing, okay? And with this solar plexus being elevated in a divine way, that's going to require you to take action. And you're going to be guided to take action and on the things that you have to take action on. But this is also saying with that first house, the way you see yourself is changing. Your image is changing. The way you feel about yourself, all these things are elevating. Some of you you've been spiritually attacked, okay? And some of this may be coming out right now. Like you may have not have realized that you were attacked spiritually or manipulated spiritually, but it's coming out, and it's coming out for you to clear it, for you to forgive those individuals, clear your energy, cleanse your energy, and move forward. There's some type of clarity coming in. Clarity, revelations coming very soon. So some type of truth and clarity that you need is coming in for you. Okay? So pay attention. Your Akashic Records is saying nurture yourself. Give yourself that nurturance and love that you deserve. Because, the more you nurture yourself, the more you ascend and elevate. Beware caution. For some of you, again, these are these spiritual attacks, okay? And for some of you, there are people around you that are attacking you spiritually, or they are manipulating you. They're deceiving you. They're presenting as one thing, but they're not who they are really saying that they are. So, your Akashic Records is saying be very grounded and pay attention. See the red flags for what they are. Do not deceive yourself. You are moving forward and you are ascending. So no self-deception, around fear, no self-deception around self-sabotage, things like that. Like, it's time to let those things go. Healing hermit mode. So as you receive this clarity, heal it. And if you need to go into hermit mode, do so. There's nothing wrong with that. But for many of you, you're balancing that energy out this lifetime. So when you see 333, this is saying your Akashic Records is sending you another message of blessings coming in for you, things happening in divine timing. You're manifesting things, and you are becoming more creative, okay? Have gratitude. Have gratitude for the things that you've gone through, and you are a generous person. You have a generous spirit. Continue to be generous and share your generosity with the world, but do it in a way where you are still able to protect yourself and care for yourself. So your ancestors have messages for you, and your Akashic Records is saying that your ancestors have given you information or wisdom that's within your Akashic that came directly from your ancestral lineage. and that's important for you. So your ancestors may be able to help you tap more into that as well, what's already in your Akashic records, okay? And it could be something with your spiritual beliefs or your spiritual path, but continue to be devoted to your path and your beliefs and the things that you are here to do. Be proud of yourself. Your Akashic records is saying you're doing an amazing job. You're making your soul proud. You are doing what you are supposed to be doing to continue to become your highest version, your best version, to continue to grow, learn, become enlightened and elevated. Good news on the way. So you have some good news coming in for you, okay? And your Akashic records is saying it's on the way to you. Pride and ego out of control. I feel like for many of you, that's the past. You know, this is what you had to work through. You had to work through ego issues. You had to work through pride issues. You had to have those ego deaths to get things in alignment. Okay. And you've been doing the work around that. And not only this lifetime, but past lives. Past lives, you had to go through a lot of difficult challenges to get those things under control. And now you will be walking in that divine confidence this lifetime, especially through these portals that you are getting ready to walk through. So let's get your final messages, okay? Final messages for pile 2. All right. Final messages for pile 2, please. Final messages for pile 2. All right. So, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Transcendence. A lot here about your growth, okay? Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. The energy is gaining momentum. Nothing will come of the situation. A new start is coming. I'm going to get one more. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love. Be heard. Okay. So, as we saw before, your Akashic records is guiding you to forgive. Okay. Forgive the people that have hurt you. Forgive the people. It could be some father wounds here as well, since this said father healing. Okay, but forgive the people that have hurt you. Forgive the things that you have gone through in the past. Forgive the inner child wounds. Forgive, because some of these things are still connected with your past life. Like, although you went through it this lifetime, it's something that happens similar to that in another lifetime. So the more you forgive, the more you heal that energy within your Akashic, and that really unblocks you to move forward, where your soul is finally able to let it go. You know what I mean? Where your soul feels that, where it's like, wow, that wounding that you had around something, whatever it is, you can really release it. You can really let it go. Okay. It's time for you to dance with the universe. It's time for you to rise up. It's time for you to grow, elevate. That's been the theme for this pile, Ascension. You're ready. You're ready for this. You're ready to do what you're supposed to do. And again, steps are being given. So you will be called to take action. That's different for everyone, but you will be given the steps to take the action to do whatever it is you're supposed to do. Dwelling on the situations from the past is not going to, nothing's going to come of that situation. Say, for example, it's been things that happened in the past where something didn't grow, something didn't happen the way you thought it would, there was disappointment. Release that, let it go, because whether something comes back around for something to grow from that, it could happen, it may not, but whether something comes back around, it could happen, but you have to release what didn't work out in order for the new beginning to happen. So release any pain, bitterness, resentment that you have from the past. Forgive it so you can move forward. You have a new start here. And again, like I told you, when you see those numbers, that means a new beginning. New beginning, a new start, a new level up in consciousness, another awakening. And this is more confirmation about you continuing to ascend to a new beginning. Some of you are going to have a new beginning like every day. Every day you're going to wake up on a new timeline. And that's really where you are being guided. That's what we're talking about, those fast moving changes. The energy is gaining momentum. You are building on what you've been working on, and it's gaining momentum to move at a rapid speed, okay? Where things are happening faster than you may have realized, but it's safe and you are safe and it's okay. It's happening like this for a reason. You're ready to dance with the universe. When you get in that flow, when you surrender and let go, you're dancing with the universe, meaning you are in harmony. You are in harmony and in balance. So anything can happen, but you're safe. And finally, get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Communicate with love. Speak with love. Something could be weighing heavy on your chest. I do feel this heaviness on my chest all of a sudden. For some of you, you could be guided to communicate something. You could be called to take action, to communicate something to a person. It could be yourself. It could be your spiritual team. Whatever this is, when you are called to take the action, be bold, brave, fearless, and do so. Take the action, speak with love, communicate with love, and be heard. Because regardless of what happens, like, you're not meant to know the outcome. But when you do what you're supposed to do, and you do this in a divinely confident way, whatever happens is what's going to happen, and you trust the process, and you trust where this journey is leading you. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for you being who you are, shining your light with the world. Thank you for your service. Thank you for all of the things that you are doing. Thank you for adding value to the collective. Thank you for being an asset and not a liability. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for healing, for loving yourself, ascending to higher levels of consciousness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, be kind to yourself, nurture yourself. I love you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome. Welcome to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for choosing to heal, choosing to show up for yourself, choosing to become more aware and enlightened. My name is Nicole. I'm so grateful to be here with you. You chose soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So your Akashic Records wants for you to know that your consciousness is expanding. And not only is your consciousness expanding, your soul is also expanding. And for some of you, there is a lot of energy right now within your third eye chakra and your throat chakra, okay? So you may be feeling very called to speak about certain things, to talk about certain things, to, you may be healing your throat chakra, or your third eye chakra has been healing, but you have very powerful third eye chakra energy and very powerful throat chakra energy. And you are now having more clarity and understanding and awareness between how the universe works, how things work within the universe, the universal laws. Many of you have this energy within your Akashic Records that speaks to universal laws, speaks to like the secrets of the universe, speaks to the hidden knowledge within the universe, okay? And these things are being uncovered and revealed to you because your consciousness is now able to receive it. Your consciousness is now at a place where not only can you receive this information, but you can integrate it and understand it. And for some of you, you will be integrating, understanding, and also speaking about this to other people. Meaning you will be sharing this knowledge and this wisdom that you are receiving with other people, okay? And so your Akashic Records is saying that you have a lot of information in there, and there's a lot to be revealed to you. And the more your consciousness expands, the more will be revealed to you. And this is information that, again, is meant to be shared. It's not meant to be for you to hold on to it. Of course, you will share this when you are guided to share it, because the more, many of you are on this path of enlightenment. So your consciousness is literally expanding all the time, every day, all day. You know, you are constantly in this place of receiving that mental clarity, the truth, seeking the truth. You're on this pathway of seeking. So the more you seek, the more is revealed to you. And your vibration is also elevating in order to be able to vibrationally integrate this knowledge and wisdom that is being given to you. So the more you expand, the more will be given to you. Okay? And this expansion is happening at a conscious level, but it's also happening mentally, physically, emotionally, where this is integrating within your chakras. This is integrating within your heart space. This is integrating where you will have so much more empathy, so much more sensitivity, so much more mental clarity, so much more, just like so many different things, because you are really going to understand and overstand how everything works, how everything connects, how everything really is one. You know what I mean? Like you're going to understand how it all relates, how it all really connects. And it's going to be a beautiful situation. And this is already within your Akashic, but again, this is what you are expanding to be revealed to you. The more you expand, okay? And your vibration is definitely shifting to a higher level as well. All right, pile 3. Pile 3. What does your Akashic Records want to tell you? Information from your Akashic Records, please, for pile 3, please, for right here, right now. Okay, all right. So we have 4 of, I think this is, I don't know, is this 4 of Pentacles? I don't know. I'll be able to type in. I think it's 4 of Pentacles though, but I'm not sure. Okay, or maybe it's 4 of Wands. 2 of Swords. This is 4 of Pentacles, I believe. 10 of Pentacles. Father of Fire. 10 of, this is 10 of Wands, I think. And 9 of Cups. It doesn't matter. I'll tap in. So let's talk about the signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I am getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I'm also getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. So let's talk about this. So your Akashic Records is here to tell you that you are meant to be wealthy. And you are meant to be wealthy, mind, body, and soul, okay? Spiritually wealthy, emotionally wealthy, mentally wealthy, feeling that wealth at a soul level, but also physically wealthy as well. Some of you have had lifetimes where you were wealthy physically, but emotionally you were not wealthy. Some of you have had lifetimes where you were wealthy within the mind, within your consciousness, but it may be spiritually you were wealthy, but physically you were not wealthy. It's something like that. Like you've had wealth in one area, 2 areas, but it were other areas that you were basically in poverty. You know, you did not have that sense of wealth. So this lifetime, you are meant to have comfort. You are meant to have wealth. You are meant to have abundance. You are meant to be in alignment with your purpose and have wealth in all of those areas. Some of you may feel like physical wealth is not a big deal for you. As long as like you are spiritually wealthy and mentally wealthy, you really don't care about physical wealth. But your Akashic Records wants for you to know that you are meant to achieve wealth in all of these areas. That you are meant to have this in an all-encompassing type energy where, you know, you shouldn't look at it like one is over the other. It should all be connected for you because, again, you really are going to realize how everything is connected. Where if you're spiritually wealthy, you should be mentally wealthy, emotionally wealthy, and physically wealthy. If you're physically wealthy, you should be spiritually wealthy, mentally wealthy, emotionally wealthy. Like, you should have wealth and abundance on all of those levels, and one should not be lacking while the other one, you have all of this abundance, because you are meant to be in true alignment where you have true harmony, true peace, true joy, true wealth and abundance. So even if you're very spiritual and, you know, again, you feel like spiritual wealth, that's all you really need, you don't really need much else. Your Akashic Records is asking you to shift that thinking and shift into a place where you will have wealth in all of those areas, wealth and comfort, where you are safe, you are secure, you are feeling good about your purpose, feeling good about your spirit, not feeling compromised, not feeling like you have to compromise one part of yourself in order to achieve another part of yourself. Things like that, okay? Your Akashic Records is saying that you are meant to have stability. In your past lives, some of you have experienced some turbulent times where you didn't feel safe, you didn't feel protected, you didn't feel secure. Maybe you had to deal with poverty of like a poverty consciousness, or physical poverty, or emotional poverty. You're meant to have freedom and stability. And this is meant to be achieved in, again, all of these areas. And so the more you continue to expand, the more you continue to grow and elevate, you are going to be able to see how the pathway to achieve these things is not as difficult as you may think. Meaning, like, say, for example, you feel like maybe within your Akashic, because within your Akashic is energy and information from past lives as well. So you have had past lives where, say, for example, you were very spiritually aware, spiritually knowledgeable, you were on your spiritual path, but you felt like you could not have a partner and family because you had to be too devoted to your religion or your spiritual path. You are meant to shed those beliefs. You're meant to transform from that. You're meant to allow yourself to desire all that you desire and allow yourself to believe that you can achieve wealth in all of those areas. Some of you have told yourself that, you know, you don't have to have a partner this lifetime, or you don't have to have friends, or, you know, you don't really have to have certain things like certain luxuries and things like that. Like, you just need your purpose. You just need your mission. And your Akashic Records is saying, hey, no, not only do you deserve all of these things, but you're meant to have it because you've traveled past lives where you did have to sacrifice. You did have to go through situations where you couldn't have those experiences because you were just trying to expand your consciousness and figure out like how that feels to go through this, how it feels to go through that, and to elevate from those areas, elevate from those lower level situations. But this lifetime, you have the opportunity to have all that it is you desire, and to not only have all of that, but to have joy, to have wealth, to have abundance, to have love, like true love, and like partnerships and friends, and, you know, just anything that you could think of that you would really desire from life, that you can have it, and that you can allow yourself to receive it, but also that you don't have to be in this place of like self-sacrificing, feeling guilty, feeling like, you know, you get wealth to give it all away. Because some of you are like, you've had past lives where you were so spiritual and devoted to your path where you did not want to receive money for the work that you did. You only wanted to be of service, and you would live in poverty, literally. Like, you really did not have much, but you were so devoted where you sacrificed that. And so your Akashic Records is saying that you have elevated past that. You went through that for that reason and that lifetime, but now this lifetime, you are meant to be paid for what it is that you're here to do. You're meant to serve people or help people or do the things that you're here to do, but you're meant to be paid very well. And you're meant to have wealth and abundance in all of these areas, but allow yourself to receive it and allow yourself not to feel guilty for it and not to have this self-sacrificing energy around it. And some of you are meant to be like well-known, like you're meant to be very popular where people know what you stand for and know what you're about, and they follow you and listen to you, and you're very well known for what it is that you're here to do. Okay, let's find out some more. Now, what does your Akashic Records want to tell you regarding your chakras, the chakra system? What do you need to know? For pile 3, please. Pile 3. Okay. Meditation. Divine wisdom. Dreams. Inner strength. And grounding. Okay, so your Akashic Records, and this is interesting because this is just like this card. It's like almost the same image, okay? So this is another synchronicity here. So your Akashic Records is saying that the more your consciousness expands, the more you elevate, the more you grow, the more you ascend, you have to ground it. You have to be grounded. Like, your ascension depends on how grounded you are. Many of you, again, you're extremely spiritual. You're very tapped in. You're very elevated in that way. However, your consciousness will expand. You will grow and ascend more the more grounded you are, the more present you are, the more mindful you are, the more in tune to the right here, the right now, with your thoughts, your actions, being very, very grounded and present. So the more grounded and present you are, the more stable you will feel, the more in tune you will feel, the more enlightened you will feel. Like, you may feel like, when you are in that space of like being a bit ungrounded, you may feel like, wow, like it's so much information available to you when you're in that space. But the more grounded you are, the Akashic Records is saying, that's really where more is available to you. Way more is available to you. So the more you ascend, that's another opportunity to recalibrate and integrate more of that energy to the right here, the right now. And the more you do that, the more you will ascend. Your dreams are very powerful. You get a lot of messages and downloads and information through the dream space. So your Akashic Records is encouraging you to be very mindful of your dreams, to pay attention to your dreams. You may want to write down the things that you see in your dreams, or even if you wake up after a dream, after, you wake up in the morning or whenever you wake up, getting your phone and doing some voice recordings of what happened in your dream, things like that. Because your dreams are going to be extremely powerful for messages, and sometimes it's not going to make sense. But the more you, again, expand and integrate, you can come back to a dream that you had a year ago, 6 months ago, and it will completely make sense for where your consciousness is at that point. So having some type of dream journal, dream record is very important for you. So there's activations happening within your root chakra, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, your solar plexus, and also your upper level chakras. Okay, your soul star chakra and things like that. So many of you, your Akashic Records is saying you are an extremely wise individual, but you tap into more of this wisdom when you are in that meditation state. So meditation is very important for you. Taking time to meditate, being intentional about your meditations, taking time to breathe, do breath work, taking time in nature, taking time to, again, ground that energy. Because many of you, again, you are connected to those higher dimensions. You are connected to higher levels of consciousness where it's just available to you. You don't have to do much. You could easily tap into it and bring that information down. But you do so, you bring a lot of information down through the dream space and through your meditations. So be very mindful and intentional about your dreams and your meditation so you can receive more of that divine wisdom, because you will receive divine wisdom regardless, but you receive an overflow of it through your dreams and through your meditations. Your Akashic Records is also saying that you are becoming stronger. Your strength and your light is more activated and strengthening the more you expand, the more you grow, the more you ascend. Like, you shine more light through your expansion and through your ascension. You become more divinely aware and divinely confident through these ascensions. So trust your sense of inner strength. And this is another reason why you're being asked to really be grounded, because the more grounded you are, the more strength you will feel, the more light you will shine, the more of that bravery and that boldness will just shine through. Because many of you do have a very spiritual path, and your spiritual path requires you to have a lot of inner strength, because you will have people that will question you. You will have people that will say to you, how do you know what you know? You know, you're going to have people that are going to say, well, you know, how do you speak on certain things? Like, where are you getting this from? Because your Akashic Records is saying that the information that you have within your Akashic and the information that's available to you, because many of you are very tapped in here. You're very enlightened. Your consciousness is huge. So the wisdom that is available to you is going to be very out of this world. You know, it's going to be very out there. It's going to be very like, we've never heard this before. So you have to have that inner strength to be bold, to speak up in a very divinely confident way, where it's like you are very firm in what you're saying, and you're able to clear the room and clear any type of doubt that people have. You're still going to have people that are going to not always believe you, and that's okay, because they're going to be stuck in lower levels of consciousness, and that's not your problem, okay? But this is about you being very confident and you feeling that inner strength and that protection and that support to speak very boldly and bravely on the things that you know, on the things that you've been given. These things are a gift. This divine wisdom is a gift. Many of you are a channel. So you channel that energy. It comes directly to you. And so again, the more you ground that, the Akashic Records keep saying you have to ground it. You know, it can't just be up there in your consciousness. It has to be here, right here on the ground. The more you ground that energy, the more you're just able to easily tap into it, easily, you know, expand that level of wisdom and knowledge that you just have within you. Now let's get some messages from your Akashic. Let's find out, what does your Akashic want to tell you? Messages from Pile 3's Akashic Records, please. Oh wow, there's too many. Let's get a couple more. Pile 3's Akashic Records. Okay, Pile 3's Akashic Records, please. Messages from the Akashic Records for Pile 3. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, so Pisces energy. So some of you could be a Pisces, or you could have Pisces for your North Node. This is saying again that many of you are here to be of service, and you're here to serve the collective. So you have this very powerful third eye, very powerful, crown chakra. I see 333 here. You have this for a very specific reason, this level of consciousness for a very specific reason. And you have, your Akashic is saying, hey, you know, you've worked on this for lifetimes. You have developed, grown, been stretched and expanded to get to this place. This is not something, you're a highly evolved individual. This is not something that's just given to everyone. So, you know, honor that within yourself. Honor that knowing. Honor that level of mastery. Some of you could be a master here, an ascendant master. Honor it. And again, don't be afraid to speak boldly about who you are and what you're here to do. That's about having that light and that inner strength to be divinely confident to say these things, because many of you are going to be saying things that are going to ruffle feathers. You know, it is going to cause some friction for people because you're meant to shake it up. You're meant to bring that in to help people expand. So if you are feeling shaky and shifty about what you know to be true, what you've been given as a gift, and you're shaky about speaking up on it, they're not going to be able to receive it the way they should, because you're not backing it up with that divine confidence and that inner strength that you've been given, that you will continue to be given the more you ground your energy. Sweet surprises, okay? So you will be shocked. There's some surprises in store for you that your Akashic is saying that are coming in for you. Things that are going to be very shocking, the way your path is going to go. But it's going to be, it feels really good here and exciting. Many of you, again, you're a mentor. You're a guru. You're a master. Whatever you want to call it. That's who you are. Own it. You know, we have to stop being timid about who we really are. Because it's the world that tries to tell us that we don't know who we are and we don't know what we're talking about when it's not true. So own your place. Own your place on this, in this universe, on this planet. Own who you are and speak very boldly and bravely about who you are. Look at this. I can't make this up. I swear. If I tried, I couldn't. You can never make it up. The universe always wins. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wake up to your greatness. Again, you have to wake up to it. You have to say it like you, and you have to believe, like, and this is not about ego. It's not, but the world is going to try to make you feel like, oh, you're in your ego. Oh, you know, that's too much ego going on. Who are they? Who are they to say this and that? And who do they think they are? You have to do it, because this is about you being on your path. And this is about, the more you step into this, the more blessed you will be, the more you will receive. Source, divine, universe, whatever you resonate with, is not going to keep blessing you with this level of consciousness and this level of awareness if you are sitting up here shaky and shifty and like, oh yeah, I got this information, guys, but you gotta put some bass in that voice. You gotta come correct. Like, even me, even the way I'm talking right now, even the way I'm channeling right now, like, I'm being very, like, because I'm talking to my people, I'm talking to my family. Like, we cannot hide, we cannot sit up here and let the world try to tell us what we already know. We already know what it is. But if we are afraid to speak up, who's going to listen? It's like you're going to be talking without a microphone. Nobody's listening to that. Who are you? You all shaky. You're not sure what you're talking about. Why am I supposed to listen to you? We have to wake up to it. We have to wake up to the greatness. And again, divinely confident. Divinely confident. Look at this. You're an icon. Can't make this up. Icon. You're already an icon. Your Akashic is saying you're an icon. Start owning it. Start owning that you are an icon. Start saying to yourself, I am an icon. And again, no ego there. Thank you. Say thank you. You know how to, the thing is like, you're not even built for that. Like, you're not built for that ego life. I'm not saying that you haven't gone through your ego deaths. I know you have, but your consciousness is such in a way where you're not even built for this ego life, because if you were, you wouldn't have that level of consciousness. You are literally like, where's that card? You're literally like this book of wisdom that's not given to people who have out of control egos. It's not. This is a gift. This is a gift from the divine. And the divine sees the divinity in you. So the divinity in you is meant to be shared with the world, because you would not be given that if you had ego issues. It's just not going to work like that. Past life secrets. So listen, you have more secrets coming out from your past lives. And your Akashic is saying it's coming out. The more you elevate, the more you expand, and the more you wake up to who you really are. Twins. So for some of you, you could be a twin flame. If you identify with that, everyone does not identify with that. So, that could be a message for you, or you could have twins, or there's just something here about like your duality, or something like your Akashic records is saying there could be like your level of duality. Okay. Something being balanced with that, or something like past life secrets around that, or something like that. Okay. Childhood mission. So again, you've had this mission since childhood. Wake up to it. Wake up to it. Wake up to who you really are. Remember who you are. Codependent energy. So any type of energy that you feel codependent, like you may feel codependent with the way that, any type of codependent energy, balance that out, because it's in your Akashic. It may not be so much this lifetime, like you may have worked through a lot of your codependent issues this lifetime, but some things could surface back up because it's in there from past lives. And, don't be afraid of that. Like, you know what to do. You know how to heal it. You know how to move through it. So just, keep going. You're going to keep having awakenings, okay? It's just going to keep happening, and it's okay. Any type of red flags, like I said, there could be red flags here that come up from your past lives, okay? And this is not for you to be afraid of, even though it says beware. It's like it's just warning you. Pay attention to it. Be very grounded. The more grounded you are, the more you can see it, the more you can know what to do. And this is a situation where it's going to awaken you again to another higher level of consciousness, because many of you go through certain things in order to be this mentor, in order to be this teacher, where you can connect with people in a way where you could say you went through that, you experienced that, you had to go through that. Because in order to get this status, this is about some things you've had to go through, whether it's this lifetime, a past life, whatever. So the more grounded you are, the more you're going to know what it is. Family person. So, have intentional time with family. Some of you, again, you're going to have an iconic family here, but, you are a family person. Okay, so continue to honor that within you. And I'm also getting, for some of you, this could be like soul family members coming in, like, people on a soul level. Ancestors are leading the way. So your ancestors are giving you like certain, your ancestors are giving you like certain wisdom and information that's within your Akashic, that's going to help you to continue to move forward, okay? And continue to share that light and that expansion with the world. Mother wounds. So any type of wounding that you have with your mother, this is within your Akashic, okay? So this is, again, you awakening to that. You may already know that, but this is saying that there's deep mother wounds within your Akashic. So although you may already be healing this, more things could come out that is not necessarily all that happened this lifetime. It's past life energy as well, okay? Spiritual growth. Your Akashic is saying you're doing a great job. Proud of you for continuing to grow, continuing to move forward, continuing to be who you're meant to be, okay? Scorpio energy, this is saying you have a very powerful crown chakra, but also these levels of consciousness that you have is going to require you to have more of that, just like that, death to the old ways of doing things from within your Akashic is going to be dying, like your mother wounds will die. Different things within those lower frequencies that are within your Akashic, fear, rejection, things like that. Like those things are going to die off, okay, as you continue to elevate with your consciousness and expand. So allow those things to die, allow those things to melt away, because within your Akashic, you are working, like each lifetime you continue to build on what you left off of from a past life. So certain lessons and certain themes that you experience from a past life, those things will be, healed and integrated this lifetime. So allow those things to die. You have a big, beautiful heart. Okay, the heart of the cosmos. This is why you have been given the place. Some of you are a prophet here. Here we go again. More of who you are. You are here to share that love. You're here to share that light. You've been given this place for a reason. You deserve better. You are worthy. So know that you're worthy. Your Akashic is saying you're worthy. You're deserving. You're deserving of wealth. You're worthy of wealth in all areas. You deserve it. You have worked toward this. Many of you are very hard workers, where you have a very strong work ethic. So you have worked toward this. Grace, empathy, patience. So this is within your Akashic, and your Akashic is saying, have grace, have empathy, have patience for yourself and for the collective. Shadow energy. This is, again, you're healing that. You're releasing a lot of that this lifetime. You're releasing a lot of things that no longer serve you. And time to shine. It's time for you to shine bright. It's time for you to sparkle. It's time for you to be divinely confident, and for you to really show the world who you are and what you are meant to do. Let's get your final messages, okay? Final messages from your Akashic records, okay? For pile 3. Final messages, please. Pile 3. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Final messages, pile 3. All right. So, believe in the impossible. A fiery climax approaches. You are enough. What do you need to release? Okay. And then we also have supreme protection, karma releasing, infinite abundance. Okay. So, the theme here has been abundance for you, pile 3. You are very abundant. You are very wealthy. You are meant to have that abundance. You're meant to have that abundance and wealth in all areas. So obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. You have more spiritual support. Your Akashic wants for you to know that you are very supported, very protected, very loved. With this supreme protection, you are protected. Cords are being cut. You are protected. You are protected. Walk in your protection. Walk in that level of safety. Feel safe to speak up. Feel safe to do the things that you're here to do. Move beyond limitation. Trust. You're just being asked to trust. And move beyond those limits that, could be within your Akashic. But the more you move beyond it, it goes away, because you are releasing karma. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Make room for good energy. And with this card saying, what do you need to release? Releasing more of that shadow energy, releasing more of the karma, the wounding, the pain, the rejection, the guilt, the self-sacrificing energy, things like that. Remove it. Make room for good things. Make room for abundance. Make room for wealth. Make room for better things, okay? You are enough. You could have a North Node in Virgo, North Node in Aries. You are enough. You are more than enough. Continue to reaffirm that within yourself. Some of you have had struggles with that from past lives. And so your Akashic is coming through saying you are meant to heal that this lifetime, to know that you are more than enough and you are good enough. There's something here that's approaching like a fiery climax. Something here is concluding, so something here can begin. So something, it's like a passionate ending here, or a passionate new beginning. Something like that. It's going to be different for everyone, but there's something here that's climactic, that's happening, that's pushing you into something new, pushing you into a higher level of consciousness, and pushing you into that new portal, something new here. But you're being asked to believe in the impossible. Believe that all things are real, that it can happen for you. Anything can happen. Anything can change. Anything that you believe, like believe in the unexpected, believe in the mystery of life, believe in the impossible. Flow with the energy. Continue to be very divinely confident and stand firm in what you're here to do and how you're here to share your love and light with the world. So if no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for shining your light with the world. Thank you for your service. Thank you for all the things that you're doing. Thank you for speaking up, for speaking the truth, for having this level of consciousness, for having this wisdom, for sharing your wisdom and your love and your light with the collective, with the world. Thank you for healing. Thank you for loving yourself. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. We need you. We need you here. We are grateful for you. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you next time.